Hello everyone, my name is Rome. I'm on a mission to educate and make you grasp the concept and knowledge of social work profession. In this video, we're breaking down the principles of social work. So these ones were developed by Professor Felix Biestek in 1957. The first principle is the principle of acceptance. Social workers should accept clients as they are, despite of their flaws, crimes, backgrounds, or diversities. When you, maybe as a social worker, you have your own different cultures, and you are working with other people, clients from different backgrounds, different cultures. You have to be culturally sensitive, and you have to accept clients as they are. For example, also, we are working in a correctional settings or correctional services. There are criminals there. You have to accept them as they are, not saying or blame them or judging them that, nah, this one is a criminal. You don't have to do that. You see, Biestek noted that acceptance doesn't mean approval. The object of acceptance is not the good, but the real. This principle helps in the intervention as it helps the client to feel free and to open up when he is accepted. You only open up to someone when you feel that you're accepted or he is accepting you, right? Another principle is individualization. Everyone is unique, hence workers should not generalize and make assumptions based on past clients or experience. You don't have to use the approach called one size fits all, but a tailored intervention approach whereby you do assessment of the needs of the client, and you formulate intervention methods that will only help that certain client you are working with. Another principle is principle of communication. We must ensure that there is a two-way effective communication between the client and the worker. And that means, as a social worker, you have to be effectively listening to clients, what they are saying and what they are not saying. That's non-verbal gestures, paying attention to those cues. What the clients doesn't say. Some of the clients, they are closed up, they don't open up so easily. So the way they will speak is only through acting up or through signs or gestures. So as a social worker, you have to attain these communication skills so to understand what the client is not saying and what the client is also saying. Because some of the clients are very shy, and active listening helps in understanding the client in expressing themselves, and also allow the worker to know exactly what he or she is working with. Another principle is principle of confidentiality. Shared information between the client and the worker should be kept confidential in a vow of secrecy. This ensures trust and encourages the client to speak up freely to the worker, because he knows or she knows that the information that she is going to tell to the social worker is not going to be published, is not going to be seen to everybody, right? So you have to note that the confidentiality is only broken up if the client is in danger. For example, we are working with a client, a woman who has been a victim of domestic abuse or domestic violence. As a social worker, you have the right to go to the police or to the court so that the woman can get justice. That means the confidentiality is broken here. So even a child who's been being abused by his parents, you can seek legal aid and protection for the victim of the circumstances. If you find this video interesting, subscribe and watch my videos. Thank you.